What's going on, y'all? It's your boy JoezMcfly here, and yes, I am on vacation, but yes, we got to talk Yankees real quick because a lot of stuff has happened and a lot of stuff is going to be happening coming up on the trade deadline really soon. Now, a bunch of rumors began to swirl, and a lot of people that are new to this process don't understand this is like par for the course. It is what it is. I understand that I don't understand. How about that? In this video today, we're going to talk about the Yankees rumors, what's out there at the moment, what I think about the rumors, and whether the Yankees should do them or not. Where there's smoke, there's fire. I'll open it up to you guys also in the comments so that you guys will let me know what you guys think, and maybe what trades that I'm not thinking about that you guys can suggest. Second thing is I'll talk about this weekend series against the Braves, and then we'll talk about the Yankees going up against Toronto, a really big series coming up. But before we get into all that, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you guys comment down below what trade target you want your team to acquire. I had the All-Star break, and my All-Star break was like working. And of course, I was at All-Star. That was all awesome. I was able to meet a whole bunch of different players. I was able to talk to a bunch of different people. And then that's some good content that I was able to get out of that. Social media-wise, it was awesome. Always a great experience to be able to go through that and be able to be there. I wish I was at the home run derby, but maybe next year. And then right after, I planned this so I could take a nice little vacation, I could have a nice little reset, and then we're gonna get back to work. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/JoezMcfly, as we go and we stream throughout there. And once I get back, I'll be streaming a good amount of time. But let's hop right into it. The first rumor that I seen, and I seen this yesterday, there's two teams that it feels like the Yankees just fit like a glove. And one of them is the Arizona Diamondbacks. The other one are the Pittsburgh Pirates. Both of these teams seem like they're selling. Both of these teams feel like they have exactly what the Yankees need, but one will probably require more than the other, or will they? I don't know. So the first thing that I seen today was that Ricky Ricardo, which is the Yankees Spanish broadcaster, stated that the Yankees have actually put a trade on the table for Gino Suarez, Merrill Kelly, and Jalen Beeks. Now, this would help the Yankees as they would get a third baseman, they would get a starting pitcher, and they would get a reliever. Jalen Beeks has not had a good year, but if there's anything that I do trust with the Yankees is that they can be able to fix pitcher. I trust you, Matt Blake. One of the common theme with all of these guys, they are all rentals. They're free agents after this season. Now, Zach Gallen was an option that was presented as well, but I guess the Yankees are trying to go for Merrill Kelly, who has actually been having a good season. In 122 innings pitched, he's got a 3.32 ERA. I mean, that could play. Why not? And the NL West has been tough this year. What the Yankees really crave is that bat at third base. They've been missing that. The Yankees' third base production has been abominable, horrible, trash. Been one of the worst in all of the league. Gino Suarez would definitely help that. He's having probably the best season of his career. Not probably, he definitely is. He's got 35 homers and 85 ribeyes and a 920 plus OPS at this moment. Yankees can use that like yesterday. The only problem with him is his defense. His defense has been really bad, and the Yankees, a report has come out that the Yankees have said that they're actually worried about that. And why not? Because defense has been a problem, and you lost a World Series on defense and the lack of it. I don't know. I have a different perspective on Eugenio. I was looking at his Baseball Savant page. Last year, he was really good defensively. He was good defensively. This year, I don't know if he's just focusing all on offense, but it's in there. I feel like it's still in there. You just don't forget how to play defense in 1 year. But according to the numbers, it looks like he did. Sometimes you close your eyes, you just imagine what this lineup would look like with Eugenio Suarez right there. Where would I put him in the lineup? Where would you guys put him in the lineup? He would be the first player traded with 35 plus homers at the deadline. But I'm with the first, so I'm with it. Now, as far as what the proposed deal is supposed to be on the other side of it for the Yankees, there was no Lombard and no Spencer Jones as part of that trade. The proposed trade had Cam Schlittler, Ben Hess, Rafael Flores, Brendan Beck, and another low prospect. Would you guys do that deal? I'd be open to that. A lot of people are saying no, there's always gonna be prospect hugging, and I'm telling you guys this, man. If the deal is good, if you feel like the deal is good, you're not gonna be able to keep all of your prospects. And I love Cam Schlittler. He looks awesome. He has an easy 100 coming up out of his arm. But anything can happen with any pitcher. What if they get hurt? Whatever it is. I believe in the Yankees' ability to develop pitching, so I would be more open to getting rid of it. But if you want to win, and if you want to win the trade deadline, a trade has to hurt. I'm not advocating for Spencer Jones to be in that trade. I don't want Lombard in that trade either. But if that deal gets it done, or if Cashman is able to figure out how to get that deal done without giving up those kids, I'm kind of with it, to be honest. Spoke to Chris. Chris says that he would like to give him Warren instead of Cam Strittler. However, I am without a doubt, I am on the boat of prospects or suspects. I think it means a lot if a player shows that they can be able to do it at this level consistently, constantly. And Warren has shown me that. It is his rookie year, and I feel like he's having an awesome year. But I just really think that Warren has done the job for the Yankees. Yankees have developed him nicely, and I feel like he can continue to do that. According to Pirates beat reporter Noah Hills, he stated that the Yankees have showed increased interest in starting pitcher Mitch Keller. Apparently, this is gaining steam. Now, Mitch Keller is under control, and you'd have him for 4 postseason runs. So he's a 3.5 year, he's not a rental. So to be able to get a guy like this who's having a good year with a 3.48 ERA in 119 innings pitched, the guy also is durable. It's gonna take more to get. You might have to add a Spencer Jones in the package, and I know a lot of people won't like that. You cannot give up both Spencer Jones and Lombard at this deadline, I don't think. But if you find the right deal to do it, you got to do it. I think that the priority has to be that the Yankees have to win within this window that they have right now that they have invested in. Now, if you're going to do that, if you're going to include a Spencer Jones, then you better also try to get Bednar from them. And maybe you can even lessen the price by doing something like acquiring a Ke'Bryan Hayes and taking that contract from them. If you can do that, maybe you can lower the price to the point where, you know, because the Pirates want to get rid of that contract so bad because Ke'Bryan Hayes has been so horrible. He's been really good defensively. The guy just can't hit. I don't know what's been going on with him. He just forgotten to hit. But if the Yankees feel like they can be able to turn him around, he needs to change his scenery, whatever it is, so be it. Bring him over. If it lowers the price, I don't know if it'll lower the price to the point where you can be able to do this deal without getting rid of Spencer Jones. Just because you're getting a year plus of Bednar, you're getting multiple seasons of a starting pitcher, Mitch Keller, at lower rates, and then you have Ke'Bryan Hayes in there. Now, maybe the Yankees like IKF, and he's having a good year too. Maybe they can be able to bring along IKF. I don't really like it because I feel like it sends a different message, but even IKF would be a significant upgrade over whatever the hell we have right now. And if we have Ke'Bryan Hayes, IKF, all of that all together, maybe I'd be open to giving up, you know, Spencer Jones. I don't know. You guys call me batshit crazy all the time, so maybe I'm wrong off this. Let me know if I'm off my rocker. Keep in mind, Ke'Bryan Hayes is signed through 2030. He's making $7 million a year, but that's probably going to be some money you're going to have to eat. Let me know what you guys think about that. There's other rumors flying around. I just wanted to talk about those two, but there's one thing that I will tell you that no matter what is going to be true. This deadline is going to define Brian Cashman in his later legacy. Now, he has his full legacy or whatever. He's got the championships and all of that stuff. But this is the time where if he strikes, where he's not squeamish at the deadline, if he does this here, then for him, it better work. Now, he can't go into this deadline thinking about that, but it will define it. If he doesn't go at this deadline, let's just say he does not trade Spencer Jones, and Spencer Jones ends up fizzling out and becoming nothing, that's going to be part of his legacy. You prospect hug, all of this stuff. There was a deal that apparently came out for that they would have been able to acquire Olsen if Peraza was in it. He held on to Peraza. Peraza has become what he has become, and Matt Olsen would have been a phenomenal left-handed hitter for the New York Yankees. That didn't work out. We know about the deals that he held before where he did not trade for Garrett Cole, and he wanted to keep Andujar and Frazier. That didn't work out. Now, on the other hand, he could trade Homie. Now, if he trades him, I met him. He's a cool dude, all of that stuff. Spencer Jones has now been the best minor leaguer in all of baseball. He's also a top 100 guy. He's basically looking like a left-handed hitting Aaron Judge right now. What if you trade that and you actually give up a left-handed hitting Aaron Judge? That's tough, bro. His job's not easy right now because your job will be graded in what happens later on. But like I always say, prospects are suspects. You just don't know. He could come up to the big leagues and not hit at all. I just wish we had like a time machine or some shit. You just go up and just see whether or not somebody's gonna be trash or not, and then just trade him and then not tell nobody. You know what I mean? Like an insider trading type shit. Yeah, that would be cool. Whether you guys traded him or not, let me know what you guys think about those trades. Let's move on to the next part. Let's talk about Yankees versus Braves. This weekend, coming off the break, Yankees faced the Braves, and game one was a disaster. I tapped into that game for a little bit. I said, you know what, fuck this. I'm gonna just start enjoying my vacation, bro, because this is trash. Once I seen the line, it wasn't even the lineup, it was the pitching matchup. I seen that Hamilton was starting. I'm like, whoa, what's happening, bro? The good thing about the break is that you can be able to set your pitching rotation. Yankees decided to go with Hamilton, but they wanted to go Fried. So I get it. Fried wasn't available because of the blisters. Then they said, you know what? Let's go with Cam Schnittler. You know what I mean? And he wasn't available. He had a little thing. It wasn't anything to put him on the IL or anything like that, but they wanted to give him some more time. I got a theory. I think that they just wanted to set up their 3 best pitchers to face the Toronto Blue Jays. You want to disrespect the schedule like that? I don't know. But they decided to do that. Yankees lost that game because the pitching got rocked. That's just what's happening. The pitching got rocked. Yankees lost that game 7-3, and I think that the biggest part of that game, and what pissed a lot of Yankee fans off, most notably myself, is that Vivas was thrown out at third base. Jazz was jogging the first, like it's whatever, and that sucks, bro. Like you coming out of the break, you want to see somebody like you just got your rest, bro. Like you want to see people like, all right, let's go. This is not gonna be. It's turning from a marathon into a sprint. Let's go right after it. And for that to come out, and I don't know if it's because of the starter and what that was, and Hamilton kind of getting rocked, giving up 3 in the first inning. I don't know if that's what that is, but that can't be. Boone was upset. He's saying that can't happen. They were telling Vivas to slide into third, but Acuna made one of the biggest throws of the year, and it made him look really good. That was an impressive throw, though. It was impressive. From right field to get the guy out at third. Should have been sliding, though. He would have been safe. But that's an amazing throw to be able to get him out. That's just bad vibes, bro, altogether. Judge had an opportunity with, I think, runners on the corners to try to make this even closer game, and he did not, and the Yankees lose. They lose late. Now, game 2, I think, was the pivotal game in the series, of course. Yankees were staring, losing a series down in the face, and they came back on them, man. The Yankees, I've been saying that the Yankees need to develop the character of this team of being able to come back, and they weren't able to do that. They actually showed like a glass jaw all year. They get down and they lose. Recently, they've been coming back, and that's really good for the team because you need that feeling of like, all right, we could come back and then actually come back on teams and win those games. Yankees get down 5-0. It's not looking good at all. Warren's kind of getting rocked. Warren did not have a good outing. 3 2/3, 5 hits, 5 runs. Not good. Just not good at all. The pen comes in, makes it worse. Before you know it, it was 7-2. Yankees just losing. It's not looking good at all. Thank God for the Braves being trash. The bullpen's trash. It's just not good, and the Yankees were able to come back. I don't care who you come back against, as long as you do come back. When the Yankees was losing 5-0, Anthony Volpe hits a homer. Everybody knows Volpe's been having a tough year. Okay? People think I hate him. I don't hate him. I just hate bad play. Now, if he's doing that, then I hate that. I like him as a kid or whatever it is, but I would like him to come through. He gets the Yankees on the board. He makes it 5-2. In the top of the 6th inning, Yankees is still down 7-2. Jazz makes it 7-3 with an RBI single. Judge scores on the field of shorts to make it 7-4. And then Volpe with a sac fly, underrated, which I think that the Yankees actually lead all of Major League Baseball in sac fly. I gotta check that. He makes it 7-5. Wells then makes it a 1-run game with an RBI ground out, 7-6. Yankees are coming back. Inning ended right there. Kind of sucked. It didn't feel like it was over because, again, the Braves bullpen is absolute trash. Yankee bullpen, for some reason, is competing against them, making it worse. They give up yet another run, making it 8-6. It was an Olsen single. And then Cody Bellinger in the 7th with a home run, making it 8-7. Volpe in the top of the 8th with his first multi-homer game. Congrats to you, kid. Makes it 8-8, ties the game. And then Trent Grisham with one of the biggest swings of the season with a grand slam, makes it 12-8. Yankees come all the way back and win this game. Shout out to Trent Grisham, man. He's having a great year, man. OPS in the 8s. You keep waiting for the bottom to fall out, but at this point, you just gotta kind of chalk it up to maybe this is just one of those seasons for a player. It just happens sometimes. We're about 100 games in, and maybe this is who he is. And then the Yankees win the series on the getaway day, and they win 4-2. Shout out to Judge for hitting his 36th homer of the season. Giancarlo went 3 for 5, and Jazz went 2 for 4. I think Stroman's doing a good job. He gave the Yankees 6 innings of 5-hit, 1-run ball. And if he could be able to do that, that's great. Penn was really good. D. Will gives up a run. It is what it is, but the Yankees win the series. Shout out to Giancarlo Stanton. He's been turning up. In the month of July, he's batting .325, .426, .675 slugging with a 1.101 OPS. He's been killing. And I think that the way that they're using him more against lefties, some righties, just to be able to give Ben Rice some time, I think it's good. I think it keeps him fresh. And I think if we could be able to get this kind of production, I'll take that any day. Next thing I'll talk about is just Toronto. This is a massive series that they got coming up right now. Yankees going up against the Toronto Blue Jays. Yankees are 7-3 right now in the last 10. So are the Blue Jays. Yankees have made up almost no ground during that time. Yankees are trailing Toronto 3 games, and this is a big series because the Yankees have not been able to beat anybody in their division yet, bro. That's what it is. They have a sub 500 record against people within their division. You have to beat the AL East in order to win it. That's just what it is. It's designed that way. Yankees are up 2 games on the Red Sox, so they were able to create some breathing room there. But this 3-game set is super important. Coming out of the break, you need to do that. You set up your rotation the way that you wanted it. You basically disrespected Atlanta, pitching who you pitch, and then now you're pitching your top pitchers. These are the matchups. You got Rodon versus Gausman, game 1. Cam Schlittler versus Scherzer, game 2. And Max Fried versus Chris Bassett in game 3. Need the Yankees to take this series. Need 2 out of 3 here. No ifs, ands, or buts. You cannot lose more ground to these people. And at this point, the same way that I feel that the Yankees need to develop the character of, yo, we could come back on teams, is the same way that they need to develop the character of, yo, the people within the AL East, we can beat all of them. Right now, people in the AL East feel like we can beat the Yankees. So you need to kind of strike some fear into them by beating them. It's going to take an effort from the bullpen, starting pitching, and hitting, of course. Right down the middle. And the Yankees lose the opening fucking game to the Blue Jays. They make 2 errors on the left side. They didn't play clean baseball yet again, and they look like trash doing it. Rodon had to throw a whole bunch of extra pitches because we couldn't convert outs. Now the Yankees are 4 games out of first place for the Blue Jays. I mean, the Yankees did not hit either. Only 1 Stanton homer, and that was it. This shit's ass, bro. This shit's ass. The Yankees cannot show that they can defeat people in the AL East. How the hell are you going to win the AL East if you can't beat people in it? Trash. Shit's fucking trash. Sick and tired of this shit, bro. Sick and tired of this shit. Over and over again, the same shit. Go out tomorrow and win the fucking game, man. Play clean defense behind these guys. These guys need some changes, bro. Rodon was visibly frustrated because he couldn't make any plays behind them, bro. Whatever, man. Fuck that shit. But let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know what you guys think of the video. Who do you guys got coming up big in this series? Or what trades do you think that the Yankees are going to make? Let me know. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later. We got more videos and streams coming up later on this week. Like I always say, make sure you keep your pinstripes on. Stay pinstripe strong. Let's go Yankees, all right?